Oops, wrong button. Gotta put the chat on. Say what's up to all my homies. Let's see. Did that really just say? Okay, I just started the stream and it's saying that I started the stream 26 minutes ago. Check this out. 26 minutes. It's not even 26 seconds. This whole platform is broken. I wonder if anybody's going to get the freaking, what do you call it? Do you know? Yeah, okay, so. All right, so the reason I'm coming online here is because I can. And I promised Jose I would post pictures of my motorcycle. So if you get this, you will see on the community tab, there's a picture, a bunch of pictures of my motorcycle. And she's pretty. And is the only woman that's never let me down, ever. And I love her dearly. Well, there's another one more woman that let me down, but we're just gonna talk about my motorcycle today. What's up, people? All right, let's see what's it over there. So yeah, Jose was watching the stream and he was saying, "Oh, post your bike pics, post your bike." And I thought he did, but it just took me about a half hour, 40 minutes to be able to post bike pics because YouTube, when you post the pictures, doesn't actually let you go through your folders. It makes you scroll through the whole rigmarole, like hundreds and hundreds of photos. So that was not fun. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's why I came to say hi. It's like a show for my motorcycle. And the fact that I also posted a picture of me in my superhero mode back in the day when I was like superhero jacked. I looked like a movie super fucking hero. So that's the goal. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna try to get at least like 70% of that. Because it's a lot of work, I just don't really want to. But 75% of my superhero mode is gonna scare the shit out of a lot of people. So I've just thought of that. I will do that. Salud. I cracked a tooth, so I'm disinfecting it until I can get to a dentist. So I don't take any kind of medication or anything. I'm allergic to almost everything. I hate taking pain meds. I don't even like taking like ibuprofen. I just don't like anything that's unnatural. So, I'm ready for Easter. I have my eggs hiding in my pants. How about you? Did you ever hear of this holy fire thing? Because I just found out about this. This is very interesting. Supposedly in Jerusalem, these Orthodox people that go into this cave and they light some fires. It's pretty. Again, I'm Gen X, so I don't remember ever hearing about that. And now it's like a thing. Like they do it every year. I'm like, I've studied like every single religious text and all the things. I've never heard of this, like ever. It's very strange. But I think it's also because of the Mandela effect. That I'm not from this timeline. I got sucked over here in 2016. This is not my timeline. I think I just did shout you out. Your name was Bear. What's up, Bear? Bear with me while I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Welcome to the shit show. Do you do martial arts or do you just like randomly find my channel and subscribe? Oh, okay. But remember doing my game stream, people like, hey man, shout me out. I haven't heard anybody say that since I was gaming. Yeah, you're just a rando commando. It's cool. Normally what happens is Google somehow puts it out to random people and bots, and then after a couple of minutes, the random people and bots leave, and the people who know me will show up. So that's how it works. So I'm only gonna do a short stream today because I have to teach in the morning, and I'm gonna do a little extra stretching before I go to sleep. So that's what I'm up to. So yeah, I'm just waiting for some people to come on so I can show off my motorcycle pictures. And they'd be like, oh wow, you posted motorcycle pictures. I'm like, yeah, I posted motorcycle pictures. That's the main purpose of the stream, is to be like, oh yeah, TikTok is showing that, like, you know, the holy fire is out in Jerusalem. Like, okay, cool. Interesting. You know, fire doesn't burn you. I mean, I've seen some weird shit in my day, so I'm not surprised. But I'm just surprised that in my entire life, I've never heard anyone speak about this. And I can't tell you, I had a book collection of 1,000 books. I still have like 300 something books, right? I studied everything back in the days. Never heard of it. Never even brought it up to me once. Like, I've had debates with, you know, all these religious people, left and right, the atheists. Like, I've read everything from, like, the Christian text, the Bible, the satanic books. I've read the freaking Quran, the freaking Torah, the Talmud, the this, the that, about the bing, about the boop. I read it all, you know? And I never heard anybody mention that. It's really weird. It's really weird. And I've heard people say it, like in like the South, like the Southern Christian Baptist people, oh fuck, but that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about something else. They didn't talk about some magic fire in Jerusalem that comes up once a year at the fucking Easter Bunny and doesn't burn you. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm surprised more people aren't impressed by that. Like, what's the trick, you know? I used to hang out with the magicians too, so I'm like, I'm interested to see what they say about this. What's the trick? Because I've never even seen that in a magic shop. Like, I've seen like all kinds of like, you know, cool little gaff tricks where like they open a book and the fucking whole book goes on fire and with a cigarette with it, but I've never seen anybody light cold fire. That's that's a new one on me. I'm actually pretty impressed. YouTube has to update their shit. It's so like bad. First of all, like the camera's always backwards. What is this? Now it's lagging over here. I don't know. YouTube's broken. It needs to be fixed. It needs a hug. It needs a hug. So is anybody going to World Tai Chi Day this year? I want to know. Like I'm thinking about where I'm gonna head out to. I haven't been to a World Tai Chi Day in like 7 years or something, 6, 7 years. So I'm gonna get my ass out of the house and go meet people and say, hi, I do Tai Chi too. You wanna play? But I'm either gonna go from like somewhere from the beaches to like Raleigh and figure out where's the best place to go. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. And see, because I looked around a lot, I haven't seen like push hand meetups like in New York. There's always like these meetups and stuff. I haven't seen anything over here. There's like random people who teach and stuff, but I haven't seen anybody who does any push hands meetups or like any like cool things. Oh, you saw it? Oh no, my TikTok is just like a couple of music posts because like I've been shadow banned and blacklisted since forever. So I just post a couple of little clips so people know I'm still alive and then just some proof that like they're fucking with me. But you can find me, same name, you can add me there. Yeah, I normally don't post my bike, which is weird. I had it on Instagram before they banned me. But Instagram and Facebook had my bike on it. I just forgot because after the 2020 election, when they fucking wiped me and like 500 like followers out, I was like, that's stupid. So I haven't been posting anything in like 4 years. I mean, I hated social media forever. Like, you know, like I literally come on here to say that to you guys, and I just like, you know, I'll post a couple of clips of like, you know, my practice progress in between, you know, but with freaking surgery that got fucked up, me getting poisoned, and getting hit by a tree, and all that other fucking shit. Not my bike, my house. I haven't really been keeping up with social medias. You know, I'm waiting for the freaking the libtards and the communists to fall and the freaking weirdo conservative Christians to fucking get out of the way. It's like the normal people in the middle can rise again. But yeah, look at me on TikTok. TikTok's supposed to be shutting down again. I don't know if it was tomorrow or next week or something. There you go, girl. Yeah, I posted some pictures on my community tab of the motorcycle because Jose wanted to see it, and I was supposed to be in superhero mode when I was Jack back in the day. So as you can see, I'm almost finished my bulking phase. You know, I'm almost finished. Maybe I'll put like 5 more pounds on, and then I'm gonna start cutting and get myself jacked again. Just to show them what's for. You can do Tai Chi and not be a lazy prick. You know? We'll see. I hate it. You go ahead, I'll hang out for a bit. I'll probably be on for at least 20 or 30 minutes. So you have like 2 minutes to go check. But, oh, thank you, hon. You're just saying that because you know me and you like me. And girls like the dad bod. You know, but I'm slimming down now. You know? Trying to get like my superhero mode. But when you see me in superhero mode, I look like a fucking cartoon character. I'm just like, fucking... Like if I wanted to do it like for real and just like if I really cared, in 6 weeks I'd be fucking shredded. I just don't want to do it. I'm doing it like the lazy man's way. I do the bare minimum. You know? I'm trying to figure out what's the bare minimum for me to do to get like 70%. Because I don't care. Like I don't work in a gym anymore. I don't need to look like, you know, some fancy trainer. I train, you know, people who like punch people in the face and do like cool like ninja stuff. Well, I mean, I did it for fucking 30 years. You know, like 30 years of teaching and training. It's like, ugh. And then the last 6 years here and all the crazy shit going on, and then like the fucked up surgery and the other fucking thing. I don't care. You know? But now it's like I gotta like, you know, one more round to shut up the fucking naysayers and like these little fucking paper tigers on YouTube and put them in their place just one more time. Because I was too humble when I was younger, and people took advantage of my humility. And now I'm just not going to be humble anymore. Now I'm gonna come back one more time, and I'm going to terrify these fucking people. That's my plan. You know, because being nice to these idiots doesn't work. They have to be like completely like crushed. Their soul has to be crushed. They have to know that, like, you know, what was it? The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by iniquities and selfish and interior evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the father of those children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and a furious anger those who oppress and destroy my brother. For you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon me. That is a good day for that quote. Oh man. Yeah, you know. That's my only motivation is that like now I have to like, you know, I'm helping with the school. And then, like, you know, I gotta look decent, you know. But the thing is that the standards in Tai Chi world are so bad that, like, I can be like 50% of my, like, you know, trainer bod, and I'm gonna make everybody look bad. I don't have to, like, and that's the thing. Like, you know, it's the standards in the Tai Chi world have gotten so bad that, like, you know, people everyone let themselves go, and the excuse is, oh, Tai Chi, you gotta be soft. I'm like, this is nonsense. Like, you don't know. Like, no, we don't have to live like that. You know, and you can see pictures of me superhero jacked. I was doing all the Fa Jing stuff. I did all the tricks, all the great, you know, the fancy fucking Jin Yu and all the freaking, you know, Quoting gin things and all the fanciness, you know? I hope you don't train no usual suspects. I don't know who the usual suspects are. No, I only have a couple of students. Like I basically I train. You know, I teach in Shirley. I have 2 private students, and I teach the class at Texas United online. And Sifu Shirley handles the in-person classes, and then I have my good friend and coach George, who's doing, he's supplementing the class and doing the push hands and all that stuff. The tree people. No. There's not many tiny hats of tree people, or it was funny. There was a purge that happened. The far left people, like the blue and non people that were in her circle. And as soon as I came in, they ran away because I called people retards. Like some people were saying I'm transphobic and something. Fuck, fucking idiots. Like they're so brainwashed. I feel bad for them. And then one person quit because we had 5. Everyone that left, we had 5 people coming in. But somebody saw a post on Reddit from 4 years ago of people saying he's mean. He looks like he can fight, and it was some old guy. And he's like, I don't want to be part of any controversy. There are all these crazy, super far left liberal people. And I'm like, what the hell? You guys, I remember when liberals was a cool party. I remember liberals were Bill Clinton smoking pot, getting his dick stuck under their fucking desk, and the conservatives, Republicans were the weirdos, you know what I mean? And now it's what the fuck? The party switched. They say the party switched, because the Democrats are all the crazy, racist KKK people. And then in the 60s, the party switched. And then it seems like it switched again. It's all the weird, crazy people, Oh, I know that. I'm just trying to speak to the low common denominator. Let's be real. The party never switched. They went from slavery, openly to slavery, undercover. All these blue cities, 100 years they've been in control. I lived in the blue cities, and it's a prison camp. You know what I mean? You're slaves. They just think they're free. If you don't work for these fucking people and make this billion money, you can't get healthcare. You can't do anything. It's like socialism light. And now, the last 4 years, we had a fucking free trial of communism, and everyone's like, give me more. We gluck fucking 4,000. It's literally an Orwellian fucking shit show. It's an Orwellian shit show. And thank God, because I called it. I said this on Facebook 4 years ago. I said that there's only 2 options, and right now I called it. The next generation, they're gonna snap back, and they're gonna be ultra conservative. Because they went so far that just the karma, the mathematical equation has to balance out. So the Gen Z people are there's a whole group of them are fuck this shit. And then half of the freaking crazy liberals are not crazy liberals anymore because the super far left people went so crazy and looked so deranged and ugly and malshapen and violent and just uninclusive that they pushed out their allies. So now it's what is it? The Walk Away campaign has been going on for 6 fucking years. It's they pushed everybody out. Even Bill Maher is hanging out with Trump. That's how crazy this is. Even Bill Maher, the freaking what? The fuck is happening? So, and now Meta's getting sued. Google's, all these antitrust. I called everything. And it's the curse. I told them, if you keep fucking with me, you're gonna be cursed. They don't believe me. Oh, don't say I did it. God doesn't like it when you play with the chosen ones. Tried to warn him. He didn't listen. He's crazy. He's a conspiracy theorist. So conspiracy my nuts. Do you guys like dragons? The dragon conspiratorial nuts across your face? Oh man. I don't know. I'm from the era where like people like everybody got along. When you didn't get along, you just punched each other in the face and got it over with, and then everybody was happy. You know what I mean? Now you got like high school kid, like this whole Carmelo, whatever the fuck his name is, the kid that stabbed the other kid in the high school football game or something. Look, I was growing up in Brooklyn. I remember the first time I saw somebody like get stabbed was in South Shore High School in the '90s. Like it was the first time I saw somebody get stabbed I saw like in a high school. And I remember he was just walking in the stories. He was walking through the hallway, and some kid just walked him and stabbed him like fucking like at least like 10, 20 times. And I remember like they had his body on Flatlands Avenue in front of the fucking school in a white sheet on the gurney. And they left him there for like 2-3 hours with the blood just dripping. This is in the 1990s, right? This kid's body is sitting in front of the school, like on display at like 3 to 4 in the afternoon with the white sheet and blood just pouring out of it for like 2-3 hours. And they just left it there. There was no police tape, there was nothing, it was just a fucking body. You know what I mean? So like, kids have been stabbing each other, you know, in school for stupid, but like, I don't know, like, the reaction is different. You know, like, back in the day, when we were like, yo, you a punk bitch, like, you can't shoot the fair one. Like, now it's like, people are defending somebody who, like, because, like, the self-defense law is very clear, you know what I mean? Like, you take a fucking, like, you know, you take, like, a concealed carry license, like, you know, they'll go over the laws with you, like, you know, it's like, you can't just go and fucking kill somebody because they put their hand on you. There has to be, like, you know, equal level of force. But like, the liberal crazy people are just like, if it's racist, or it's like, I can just kill people because they bother me now, it's like, what the fuck? They're the party of crazy people. There's like satanic, no moral bullshit. Like, what happened to shoot the fair one? Like, he put his hand on you, fucking like beat his ass. like, you know, like all these kids, they like, they're punk bitches. Like, you're gonna shoot somebody or stab them and then run. And then you stab somebody and run away and then cry about it. Like you get locked up and you cry. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, you know, like, and even like the most, like, you know, because there's all these fucking tool bags like that were fucking with me last year. They're all like that middle millennial, whatever the fuck's after them. And they're like starting shit, picking fights. There's like one kid's a professional fighter. I'm like, you know, after 3 months, I'm like, yo, I'll fucking fight. And he runs away. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening in this room? It's all insane. I just hope that enough people wake up to like give it, you know, like a spanking to the crazy people. Oh, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. But I will tell you about, you know, I'm the fucking goat no matter what zodiac sign I am. I'm the fucking goat, bro. I'm not gonna tell you my Chinese anymore. You gotta keep that stuff secret. Yeah, you gotta keep your birth chart secret. You know what I mean? It's very important. Because if the wrong people get your birth chart, they can start fucking with you. You know, there's ninja secrets. But I'll always be the goat. Somebody has to be the goat, might as well be me, right? What about you, Jose? What's your sign? You a horse? I was gonna say dragon. But I didn't want to be facetious. Yeah, the dragon. Yeah, it's a pretty, you know, badass fucking badass sign. Was this the wood snake this year? Is it? It's a wood snake this year, I think it is. Something like that. But the snakes are shedding their skin. I even posted about this shit. Everybody thought it was crazy. Like, this whole year, you're gonna see all these people. Like, it's crazy. Because I talk about the spirit of narcissism and how like they're all like the collective spirit of narcissism. It's like, you know, a thought virus. You can think of that thought virus of narcissism as a spirit, whether you think as an actual entity or just a program in your mind. But the collective program is aging out, and all narcissists, when they age out, they can't hold it together. Like, you know, and you can just, I'm telling you, like, if you're paying attention to the fucking news, the Letitia James bitch, like, the gaslighting and projection is so unreal. Like, these people are screaming to high heaven, oh, Trump this, Elon this, blah, blah, blah. Like, now it's like all the people that were accusing the freaking Orange Man are all getting fucking hit with the same thing they were accusing of. It's like fucking textbook narcissism. And the problem is, like, I just posted something about, like, the IQs of people. Like, the UK, they were saying, like, 16% of the population is at IQ under 86. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. Like, you have to be a special kind of stupid. Like, if you watch the protest and listen to these people talk, it's fucking scary. Like, you know, the conservatives, like, they're a couple of IQ points higher. And this is like statistics. Like the liberals have a lower IQ. You know, but like, let's just take the lower pool IQ from both sides. The conservatives and the moderates are better looking people, and they hang out together, and they're not fucking like assholes. The fucking, like, the farther left you go now, is like the more like violent, extremist, crazy you are. You know, and like, I always walk the middle path, right? I always try to make friends with everybody. As much as I'm an asshole, like, everybody knows me, I always try to be like open to everybody's ideas and all that stuff. Like, they've gone so far off the fucking deep end cliff, I can't deal with it anymore. Like, I just can't fucking deal with them. Like, when you look at them, they're like, they eat poison, they listen to fucking poison on the TV, they have no fucking mind of their own, they'll jump and start hating somebody because there's a fucking cult. You don't say exactly what they say, one thing they'll fucking attack you. I told Stephen Shirley, there's one kid who quit because he said I call people retards too much and I'm transphobic, which is completely ridiculous. You know what I mean? But I'm like, that poor kid, he's at the age where he's about to grow up a little bit more, and he's gonna say one thing that doesn't align with that crazy party, and they're gonna attack him the same way they do with everybody, and he's gonna wake up because you once you realize that if you don't completely submit to the cult's agenda, you will be like canceled and excluded. You know, and when it happens to you, like, what the fuck? And your whole world collapses, you know? It's sad. But, you know, because I'm old school from the fucking timeline A, I'm an input from the timeline projected here from a fucking inverse plasma fucking correlation. Oh man, but it's been fun to watch. Like, but honestly, during the Great Meme Wars, it was much more fun to watch the liberals like lose their shit. But now it's actually like really scary because these people, like, when you watch them and listen to them talk, you can see that they're deranged, like they're on psychiatric medication, the food's not good, they're watching like brainwashing TV all the time, they look like they're just not good looking people. And it's not because they couldn't be good looking, because they're eating shit, they're always angry, you know what I mean? And like, they're just like weird, just fucking weird. And you know, and then like all these social media companies, they push the weird people, and it's like people think that now it's like, oh, like the gay and trans people can only be fucking like ugly weirdos, they can't be normal anymore. And like, meanwhile, the majority of the gay and trans people, like, they were always the hot people. Like, when you went to like, you know, New York City, they were always like super in shape, like, you know, like the trans girls look like a lot of times better than the regular girls, and you couldn't tell the difference. Now you just have like Gorlock, the Destroyer, and all this weird stuff going on. Like, these fucking people, they all have like weird colored hair, and they're all like out of shape, and they eat like fucking, I don't know what the fuck they're eating. You know, like, you know, working out's bad. Like, you can't, like, I don't understand any of it. That's why I don't go outside. I'm actually gonna post this really cool translation of one of like the classics. And the first couple of paragraphs talks about all the masters, they wind up like leaving society and going to seclusion, being away from the weirdos. And I was like reading, I'm like, oh my god, that's my life. I don't want to go back to society. Like, I moved to a more populated area now. And like, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to see the traffic. I don't want to see the people. I want to go back to the forest. I don't want to do this. I got really lucky. You know, it set me up in a nice place. The people in the area are really nice to me. But even though they're really nice to me here and everybody's like it's a good melting pot, I want to go back to the forest. I want to go back to the forest with my chickens. I don't want to be here. But it's really nice here. Like, I got really lucky with this apartment. I got hooked up. They took care of me. You know, if I could move this apartment back to the forest, I'd be so happy. I'd be so fucking happy. You know, I belong in the woods, but at least I make leave them in the woods completely here. You know, I have enough woods around me, but I'm way too close to the population. But there's good things about it. Like, when I was living in the fucking forest, in the farmland, there's literally like no food. Like, you know, there's Domino's and there's like a Chinese restaurant, and then like some random fucking weirdo places. You know, there's a lot of good Mexican food, but you have to drive. You know what I mean? Now I'm like close to stuff, which is really cool. But then I gotta see people, which is not cool. Not cool at all. However, at least like in North Carolina, it's mostly like moderate conservatives, and even the liberals here aren't like super liberal. Unless you go to like the couple of like cities, like I guess like Charlotte and Raleigh have like a lot of the weirdos. Aside from that, everybody in the state's cool. Like, they keep it to themselves. Everybody minds their business. They keep, you know, it's like how it used to be in New York. You know, you don't have the same political opinions. All right, fine. Just mind your fucking business. Say hello. Say goodbye, and go home. You know, like so I can deal with it, but I don't like traffic. I don't like seeing lots of people. I don't like seeing police. You know, I don't like it. I like being in the country where you're like, you know, it's no man's land and you are the law. You know, I miss that. But I do like having my, you know, my little porch and my ninja fucking porch in the studio is nice. I don't think you should take protein powder. I think it's complete fucking bullshit science. You know, whey protein is a byproduct that we're trying to get rid of, and they pushed it as a nutrient, as a supplement. The truth of the matter is, what is your goal? Like, you don't need protein if you're a vegetarian. If you have rice and beans, it's the most complete protein there is, because it's not protein, it's amino acids. So when you combine several amino acids, you get a protein, right? So the most complete protein is rice and beans, literally, and you don't have to eat them at the same time. You can eat rice today and eat beans tomorrow, and they'll combine and make the complete protein. You know, there's 7 grams of protein in a fucking cup of rice. You know, people don't understand that. What you need is carbohydrate, and proper carbohydrates, and like, you know, glycogen. That's the fucking thing. You know, your brain, your fucking organs run on fucking glucose. You know, you run on sugars. You run on protein, and this high protein shit's complete nonsense. But if you were gonna do that, the only one I ever recommended as a trainer back in the days was Serious Mass by Optimum Nutrition, because it had the highest carbohydrate, it had protein in it. Yes, I'm on live now, Tony. What's up, buddy? So, yeah, I came to say hi. I posted some pictures of my motorcycle, and me back in the days when I was all superhero jacked. When Tony first met me, I was like superhero looking. And I posted it on the community tab. So if you go in the tabs, you can scroll, and it'll say community, and you press that, and it'll show you my motorcycle and everything. But back to your point, your question. Serious Mass is the only one I recommend. Today, or back in we would train. I miss that park, man. It's the only thing about New York I miss, is Columbus Park. And now all the people that I miss aren't even there. And that made me sad. But it made me happy in a way, but sad, because like it's sad because I feel bad that they're not there anymore. But it was happy because I don't feel like I'm missing anything anymore. Because there's literally nothing left for me there. I don't care about anything in that fucking shithole. But I did come across a video yesterday of Mario Napoli, the guy who went to the fucking Taiwan and beat everybody's ass. And all of my friends for the push hands meet were in his class. I was like, shit, I wish I could go to this class. You know? That was the only, and I literally just popped up yesterday randomly. But it was from like last year or something. It was like literally everybody from the meetup, from George's meetup was there. Well, isn't Stewart Park closer to the old man's park? That's probably why. But anyway, Jose, don't do protein, especially as you get older, because high protein and the ketogenic diets is gonna fucking bring your pH balance down. That's where you get diseases. You know what I mean? You don't need extra protein. Stay the fuck away from that shit. But if you want to bulk up or just like supplement your diet, serious mass, optimal nutrition, get the chocolate because vanilla, like artificial vanilla, is an extraction from a fucking beaver's asshole. It's literally beaver's ass extract. Look it up. Artificial vanilla is a secretion from a fucking gland near a beaver's asshole. I'm not making this up. Things you learn when you become vegetarian. Yeah, that's probably why, Tony. And I used to go with his son to train in Stewart Park. And I went to train him with, he was beating me with fucking sticks in that park. He didn't like to teach in Columbus Park because like, you know, all the other people, you know, who aren't really serious would go and you don't want to see us training. Inflammation? It depends on what kind of inflammation, and you know, like honestly, it depends on what kind of inflammation. But I would also say it's not what you should take; it's what you should not take, because a lot of it can be done by changing your diet and not eating things that will cause you to have a reaction. It's my opinion. You know what I mean? But inflammation can mean anything. But the first thing I would say is check your diet. Because you could be allergic to something, like for instance, nobody was celiac or gluten intolerant until they started the Roundup shit spraying around the fucking wheat. And now everybody has problems eating fucking wheat in the United States. So, you know, that's always a thing, is like anything that's like wheat or processed food, get rid of that first. Oh, good. That's what I want to see. But like when you say inflammation, what does that mean? Like inflammation where, in your balls? Like, you know, like, you know what I mean? You know, but no, but seriously, like if it's just generalized inflammation and you feel like that, I would say like I think yeah, everybody does in some respects. But I think the diet is the first thing. Is you check your diet, stay away from any processed food, stay away from processed like synthetic sugar. So like all my clients, like I would say, no high fructose corn, aspartame, and sucrose, because it's fucking those three things are like Satan's asshole. So if you have no artificial sugar, and then stay away from like, you know, it sucks, but like limit your wheat intake because it's like an American wheat. It's not how it used to be when we were growing up, and a lot of people find that when they reduce that to have good results. You know, and then the alkaline diet. Also, watermelon, I believe, is the thing. Oh my God, American meat is fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. Like if I was, if for some weird reason I was gonna not like be vegetarian, which like it's never gonna happen. I took an oath, so I have no choice in the matter. But if I, for some weird reason, I would never buy American meat. Like fuck that, man. Shit's fucking disgusting. It is terrible. It is fucking garbage. Like fucking food in America is fucking trash. It is fucking horrible. And that's what I'm saying, like, before you start trying to like everybody tries to be reactive instead of proactive. If you the diet's the first thing. And you know, getting like I would definitely say look into like watermelon. But like, again, the Chinese medicine first is the diet. You have like hot foods and cold foods. So I would like, you know, I know watermelon is definitely a good start, and to not eat things that are going to bring your pH balance down. You know, and that's the first thing, and then avoiding synthetic stuff. Exactly. and the factory farm chicken. The thing, look, from like, not even from like a Buddhist perspective, like, because you know, you can look at it spiritually as physically. It's like when you kill an animal, you're eating their suffering, right? But biochemically, you're eating their suffering. So if you're gonna like, for instance, if you're gonna eat fucking eggs or like chicken, and the fucking chicken is living in this coop with his beak cut off, fighting other chickens for like a quarter of a fucking air, its entire life. It has like adrenaline and all this like bad shit in the meat. You get like a factory fucking farm chicken, you're eating poison, like biochemically you're eating poison. You know what I mean? And like it's not the same as like a farm chicken that was a pet, and it's just happy, and then all right, it's getting old, it's gonna die anyway. Okay, they kill it really fast, it doesn't even know it's dead. You know what I mean? It's like the way that meat is handled is gonna have different chemicals in it. You know what I mean? So obviously I do the vegetarianism for spiritual reasons, but for like fitness reasons, it's so much better to be vegetarian. And you'll have all the like influence, like, oh, I need to eat meat. Like, I only eat steak, and look how healthy I am. It's like, the only reason you're healthy is not because you're eating steak, it's because you're not eating processed shit. Right? Because before that, you were eating fucking ass. So when you're eating one thing, like some grass-fed, you know, free-range bison or some weird shit, you've eliminated all the toxins. It's not that the meat's good for you. Dude, vegetarian dim sum house on Pell Street is my favorite restaurant ever. I remember in the 90s, before I actually became vegetarian, it was like 95, I don't know what year it was. I was with my girl, and bro, we used to go there every week. And one fucking day I go in there, and these diesel Shaolin monks were there. And I'm talking about these motherfuckers were like some kind of like mutant Mongolians. Because I'm 6'3", right? These motherfuckers were bigger than me. These Asian Chinese dudes, okay? But they were like 6'6", and they're fucking like 5 of me wide. It was just stupid. I'm looking like, what kind of fucking acid trip is this? Like these fucking diesel fucking monks. Like, I mean, like, I never seen anything like it. They were just monsters. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at them, like, what the fuck are they eating? Oh, what they're eating? They were huge, bro. Like, you're welcome. But yeah, I mean, like, I do it for spiritual reasons, but like, the point is, like, you know, like, health reasons, I'll tell you, like, I used to be sick all the time as a kid. And when I was 16, I started saying, okay, something's not right, because you know that the doctors don't help me, everything's like always like worse. Every year I'm sick for 40 days, 60, 70 days. So no, actually no more, like 90, I'd be like out of commission for like 90 days to get like pneumonia, bronchitis, and all this fucked up shit. And one time, you know, I'm training my ass off, like I shouldn't be getting sick. I'm like, you know what, let's figure this out. And the reason I was like, okay, maybe, you know, milk is probably not good for me, because I used to drink milk, old milk is all you good, I drink it all the time. And I stopped drinking milk, and half of my shit went away. You know what I mean? And then after that, like, I still ate cheese. You know, it was like I was like 16, 17. And then by 2020, I went vegetarian. And you know, 2000, I'm seeing the numbers in my head. And I haven't been sick for more than a couple of days. I mean, I got poisoned, you know, but like, I don't know, like the COVID thing happened, I didn't even get a sniffle. I think I got like a cold during that time for like 2 days, and I didn't even notice. I was like, I get the sniffles. You know, I couldn't tell if it was an allergy or a cold. You know what I mean? You know, you're just healthier, you stay looking younger, longer. I mean, dude, I'm going like, you know, like, people don't know how, if I shave my face, people have no idea how old I am. You know, so, it works. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. But Vegetarian Dim Sum House has the turnip cakes, my favorite, the turnip cakes. And they used to have this pepper steak, it was good. And there's another place on West 3rd and 6th, no, West 4th and 6th. It was called Red Bamboo and Soul Zen, but I don't think that's open anymore. That's like old school. But they have this fake chicken, and it is, bro, I used to take my karate class every fucking week, Saturday after class, because they had one on Notion Avenue, like another, like from the same company, and they used to have these, you know, vegetarian chicken cutlets, and this is like early 2000, like 2000, like 99 to 2000. So like vegetarian food was hard to come by. Like there was no such thing as a vegan. Everybody's vegetarian. The vegans, no one knew what fucking vegan was. Okay, so I've been vegetarian that long. So the fucking weirdo liberals made it uncool. Because now I can't tell anybody because I think I'm one of them. But, dude, they had these chicken cutlet things. They were so fucking good. They were so fucking good. And we would, like, trick people and they would think it was real meat. Because supposedly the story is, like, the emperor during, like, the holidays, they wouldn't eat meat to observe the holiday. But he wanted, so, like, they figured out ways to make, like, this fake meat for him so he could still have his meat but not eat meat. But I can tell you, after like 6 months of going vegetarian, meat doesn't taste the same. Like, I remember because, like, you know, like my master had to, like, all right, just to like shut him up, I took a little piece, and like everything tasted disgusting. It tasted like looking at a fucking nickel. It was disgusting. Like, you gotta, like, to me, like, even when I was a kid, like, I was born weird. I would, like, when I was training, I did like all the fucking weird stuff, training, all this fucking stuff. I would eat like live fish off the hook. Because I'm thinking like samurai fucking, you know, super fucking ninja training. So I would like, you know, I would eat live animals and like do like, and eat bugs and all kinds of weird fucking shit. But I always thought as a kid, I'm like, this looks like zombie food. Like, why are we eating this as a kid? I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why are we eating dead things? Like, you know, like, it's fucking, this looks like something a zombie would eat. Like, he's like, yeah, you're eating, like, it's like, you think you're so cool, like, you convince yourself, like, you look like a fucking retard. You fucking, you know, you're eating a fucking rotting corpse. Like, you know, that's great if you're in a survival situation, but we're not in survival situations. You know, what the fuck's the point of that? You need, like, it's so fucking stupid. You know, like, the whole idea of, like, you have to eat meat and this and that, it's like, everything's to try to kill us. That's the idea. Keep us slow, keep us stupid, make us die young. But yeah, I mean, I don't like to prophesize and tell people what they should do. I will say, like, if you look at like the historical text, none of the old religious leaders, including Jesus, were meat eaters. He vegetarian. There was mistranslations. He never told anybody to give somebody fish or anything like that. He said to feed her. Like, they changed a lot of the text. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're on the spiritual path, just thinking like this, like, your body's a machine. What you put in it is what it puts out. Right? If you're eating death, what do you think is going to happen with your body and the chemicals you're putting in your body? So if you're going to do spiritual practices, you have to fast and not eat meat. It's like, you know, because if you believe in the spiritual side of it, what are you tuning to? If you're tuning fork. If you're eating meat, you're allowing yourself to tune to negative things, you know? But from a physical aspect, like, all these fucking influences, like, no, like, all the people who eat meat, who live a long time, they eat these diets where meat is very small portions. It's like Chinese food, like traditional Chinese food. When you eat old school Chinese food, they don't eat a lot of meat. It's like little, like, slices that are added as a thing, and like you pick it with your family, and it's like surrounded by all the choy, you know? It would be vegetarian dim sum house. Oh, like a store that you can buy it. Elizabeth, what the fuck is it? There's like a warehouse. There's one on Bowery, and there's, like, okay, if you take Canal Street, and I'm pretty sure it's Bowery. No, not Bowery. It's been someone used to know there. Hold on. Fuck. If you go west on Canal Street to like the end of Chinatown, and you go like a couple blocks north, there's like a little store. What's that fucking one that goes parallel to Canal Street, the next block? Like when you go to Little Italy on Mott Street and make a left, and you go down like west, there was a store that was like a warehouse, like distributor for all the fake mock meat. I used to go there with my girlfriend. So if you want to buy it for home, it's like the northwest corner of Chinatown. That's all I remember. It's been so many years since I've been there. But as a restaurant, vegetarian dim sum house, that's the shit. On Pell Street, that's my shit. I went there 20 years religiously. So like that's my favorite spot. And I'm sure if you ask them, they'll know. But I just remember the store. It's like right where like the weird yuppie side of like where Little Italy, Chinatown, and that yuppie area to me, like the Soho area. The fuck's the name of that store? God damn it! Why can't I remember the fucking name of the streets anymore? It's been so many years I've been down there. Exactly, bro. You want to see something fucked up? When we were kids, do you remember how in New York you would walk around and there was fruit trees and berry bushes everywhere? You remember that? Like even like the uptown on the fucking by the water and the train tracks, they'd be like wild berries and shit. Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, everyone had fruit trees and fucking vegetables everywhere. And then in the 90s, it got slow, and then by the end of the 90s, it was gone. Did you know that they actually made a thing that they got rid of all the female trees? There's only male trees in New York. They literally got rid of all the female trees. And then they made it illegal to fucking have like front yard gardens everywhere. Because the ass fucking scumbags that run this world wanted to control everything, to populate and force you into this prison system where you rely on them for food. You're not allowed to make your own food. And just think about this. They got rid of all the female trees. So now you have nothing but male trees that shit pollen everywhere and produce nothing. And then what do you have to do? You're forced to fucking buy their shit. Pet stores out there anymore? But no, I know what you're talking about, Tasu. And they had like the fake Tasu Bao and all that, like, yeah, like, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. I used to live off that shit. Like, you know, my girl used to go live with her all the time. But, God damn it. I'll find the name of it. I'll find the name of the store. But it's like, it's the northwest corner. I mean, God damn it. Right now, my brain is not loading up the street map. Like, I know the street map, I can see it, but I can't remember which street's what. Like, I know Bowery's the east side, and then you have Canal Street, and then Mott Street, and this is Elizabeth Street on the north of it. I'm trying to fucking remember the names of the streets, but if I was walking, like, up Canal Street, like, if I'm walking from the park up Mott Street, and I cross to Little Italy, and I make a left, and I go down towards, like, Soho-ish, there's a store on the corner. I think it might be Broadway. It might be the corner of Broadway, whatever the fuck that street is. It's in that area. It's a corner store, the northeast corner. It's not there anymore. No. It's not a restaurant. It's not a restaurant. It's like a wholesaler. It's like a regular Chinese bodega, but it's only vegetarian stuff. Are you sure? Because it was a distributor. I mean, maybe COVID locked them out. You know what I'm talking about, right? The little store, it was like a white store, the corner, it was northeast corner, I think it's Broadway. Because Broadway and 6th Avenue, right? So it was like, and there's like a big lot, like, it has to be there. But if that's not it, I'd drop you another one. But what I would do is go to the vegetarian dim sum house and ask them, because like they're all getting, because that place used to distribute to all the vegetarian spots. So if the vegetarian spots are still open, I don't see how they're not still open. Because that would be weird. Because that was like the place that everybody ordered from. And you used to get a membership and get a discount. So like I had like a year membership and you get like 20% off or some shit. And they would deliver. It was really good. Because I was like, because that's the thing about like, it's not that vegetarians want to eat meat. It's the sauces and the fact you can hold it with your hand, and also like it reminds you of like the habit of like textures. It has nothing to do with like eating meat. It's the sauce. Like like it's hard to put like the char siu sauce on this regular stuff and make it like and you can't eat it with your hands. It just like this. It's just what it is. It's just like trying to like feel like you're part of society. It's not so much about eating the meat, but that fucking char siu is fucking good. You know what I mean? Oh my god, the hipsters took over. I believe it. I believe it. But hey man, everybody wants to fucking, enjoy their free fucking trial of communism. You know what I mean? And they're enjoying it. Like Ben Yi and his little collective of fucking rejects. He's probably still like, anti-Trump, Elon bad. Oh God. It's sad, man. But I'll ask some people, and if I find something, I'll let you know. Because that's just ridiculous. There has to be a good place. The only other place I know of was in, like 8th Avenue, Bensonhurst. They had a spot that had stuff. Does Lafayette go north-south? I don't want to check on the phone. You know what? I'm going to look at the computer really fast. I want to see the map. I have to look at the map because it's been so many years that I've been down there. I have to see the names of the streets. I don't want to fuck you up. Give me a second. I'm loading it up. This computer's a little slow. And Windows sucks. All right. It's 11:11. Make a wish. I wish my computer would work. Thank you. It's loading. I'm gonna load up Google Maps and I'm gonna find exactly where it is. Because I don't remember if Lafayette goes north or south anymore. I can see the map in my head, but I only remember like the streets from like I used to walk down all the time. Like the names. It's weird. Like I can get my way around New York just by like knowing the streets direction, but I can't remember the name of the streets. It's fucking weird. I mean, I'm kind of glad I can't remember that shit. God, this computer's fucking slow. Hurry the fuck up, come on. Give me a second, Tony. Don't go nowhere. I'm looking it up right now. You can see my fancy rig. Excuse me. Why is this so fucking slow? Jesus Christ. Oh, can you see that, please? Okay, Hester. Hester and Center Street, I think it was? Yes. Lily's Vegan Pantry. That's what it is. It's Hester Street. So it's... You still there? Can I flip this around? Okay. So this is on, where the hell's my camera? So, can you see the street names? See, it's Hester and Center Street. Right here. Is there a website? Let's go to the website. I told you it was still there. Making me look bad. And then, where is this? Mulberry Mott, Elizabeth. Yeah, it's Hester Street. That's the fucking name of it. Bayard. Now this is my spot. I went here for literally 20 fucking something years. This is my spot. Right here. That's my jam. That's my baby. But Lily's is the shit. Yes, Hester and Center Street. It's right there. I'll zoom in for you. It's that building right there. The fuck, where it says Colsteins, I don't know if I fuck is saying Colsteins. Fuck you, Colsteins. That's the place. It's Lily's Vegan Pantry. It's Lily's Vegan Pantry. Look. And we'll go to the website. It's the fucking website. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so I told you it was still there. Lily's Vegan Pantry. You got it? Take a screenshot. Awesome. There you go. That's the jam. So I knew where it was, but I couldn't remember the name of the street. And Google's lying about my view counter, by the way, because I'm talking to you and I have the freaking other account talking over here, and it's saying there's only one person here. I got something like makes no fucking sense. I mean, what these people are doing is fucking criminal. If there's ever an audit of the billions of dollars and like repression that's been happening, it's gonna be bad. This is ridiculous. It's like I'm out to see you guys. I don't really care, but it's just like, fuck, you guys are not getting your shit together. Like, how corrupt can you be? How obviously corrupt can you be for so fucking long? But anyway, I'm glad you got it. So yeah. I don't know if it was the same name, but I just know that's the store. And I knew that was the spot. I could see it in my head, but I couldn't tell you the fucking name for my life. So yeah, I'm glad you got it. You should be able to get it, anything you need from them. And yeah, you know what's funny? It's hard to get, like they got the chicken now. Like vegan chicken tastes better than real chicken. Like the breasts, like I've had many people tell me that eat meat, is to like have them try at the carne class, and they're like meat eaters. They're like, what the fuck? How's this not chicken? This can't be not chicken. And that was 25 years ago. You know what I mean? The pork was really hard to do. You get like 50-50. Either it's like really good or it's just like eh. Seafood's easy also. Like to get the seafood taste is like in the texture is very easy. But like you know what actually what is it called? Impossible burgers. As terrible, like listen, you don't eat them because they're healthy. You eat them because they're good. You know what I mean? It tastes good. You don't eat it because it's healthy. You'd be lying to you if you said like, well, that extra sodium and fucking whatever the fuck they put into it's good for you, but it tastes good. You know, anything you can eat with your hands is cool. Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're getting you healthy and eating the Lord's food. Because Suspense Mediterranean shouldn't be eating meat on the Holy Weekend, you know? Oh. Alright, I probably should head out in a second because I got a train tomorrow. Not fun. I mean, I enjoy teaching the class, you know what I mean? I enjoy them, they're good people. But going to sleep early on a Saturday night sucks. Having to stretch for an hour fucking sucks. Torturing myself. Oh, God. But you guys are doing World Tai Chi Day, right? Where's the World Tai Chi Day this year? Because you're going to be up with George. I got bit by some shit. Are you even still here? Or did you just take the fucking phone and run away? Alright. Well, I gotta get ready to train tomorrow. I did the Lord's work. I gave my homeboy the vegan place. Someone is in New York who's gonna watch the stream. We're gonna get to see the vegan place, which is a great fucking spot. So hopefully get all the char siu bao you can stomach. You know, it's soup I caught. All the good stuff. You know, all the good stuff you can't eat. Alright guys, well, I love you on this good weekend of the Friday, Easter. I hope you find your eggs, not up somebody's ass. And I'm going to go back to medieval torture devices. I got the psoas release thing, fucking lacrosse balls and terrible shit. I'm going to do it myself so I can make my old body act like it's a new body. Alright. In your human tongue I say I love you. I'm grateful for your presence. Practice your gratitude. I will see you next time. Peace out, guys. Laters.